Cold showers, why you do it and how you do it. So, why do a cold shower? Is it just to be like Huberman and all the macho dudes on podcasts? Is it to tell your friends that you're a badass? Not quite. Then why the hell do a cold shower? Is this for people who like to torture themselves? No, this is not about liking torture. It's not about masochism. Maybe you've heard that cold showers have many health benefits. It helps your immunity, it boosts your metabolism, it promotes weight loss. It also really spikes dopamine and norepinephrine, boosting your mood and your attention and your energy. But still, these are not the main reasons to take a cold shower. The main reason is to face challenge. It's practicing being courageous and persistent when you encounter a challenge. And that is something that many people lack. Many of us prefer to be comfortable. I know that for me, I never saw myself as someone who would take cold showers. It seemed crazy. It seemed like a stunt, another health craze. And then it clicked for me. I've been scared of challenge my whole life. That's not to say I never did anything challenging. I've run marathons. I've lifted weights for a long time. I've got a doctorate. These are hard things. But if you really want to push yourself to do hard things every day, to do big things like build a company, build a brand, build expertise, you actually need to practice using this muscle. And now we know that there is a brain area called the anterior mid-cingulate cortex specifically involved in doing hard things. This area of your brain gets strengthened when you do hard things. This area is associated with tenacity and willpower. And if you practice doing hard things, you will develop this in your brain and you'll be able to do hard things in other parts of your life. You are building a muscle. That's what you're doing with the cold showers. That is the why. Now, here's the how. You build up this habit just like you would other habits, starting out with a smaller goal and increasing the challenge incrementally. In actuality, this is a practice that doesn't take very much time out of your day. It takes very little preparation and minimal cost and resources. You just need a shower with cold water and a timer. Now, when I started to do cold showers, I think I started with 30 seconds first, and then I increased each day by 15 seconds. I didn't start by doing hot showers first and then turning the water to cold at the end. I just turned the timer on, got in, groaned and yelled when the cold water hit me, and then got out when the time was up, feeling like a badass. But here's the thing, this is not about showing and telling other people you're a badass. This is about showing yourself that you're a badass. It's about showing yourself that you've had courage all along, that you've been able to do hard things all along, that you are someone who does hard things. And that's another important piece of this. You must change your identity in this process. You must change your identity to be someone who does hard things. I am someone who does hard things. I guarantee you that you have shifted your identity before. When you grew hair on your face, you became a person who shaves, or you became a person with a beard. When you got to be 18 years old, you probably became a person who goes to college, or you became a person who works for a living. When I turned 30, I became a person who runs marathons. When I turned 32, I became a person who was married. When I was 38, I became a parent. And when I turned 41, I became a person who was divorced. So it's time for you to change your identity to being a cold shower person. And if you're not there already, to be a person who approaches challenges. So part of how you're going to shift your identity is by shifting your self-talk. So I'd like you to write on a note card or on your whiteboard these three sentences. I'm a cold shower person. I approach challenges. I do hard things. Again, I'm a cold shower person. I approach challenges. I do hard things. 3 times a day, read that out loud. Say out loud, I'm a cold shower person. I approach challenges. I do hard things. You could say it with an emphasis on different words or different tones of voice, but say it to yourself 3 times a day, including in the morning before you get in the cold shower. I believe there is a benefit to taking cold showers in the morning first thing. You're setting the tone and taking the lead for your day. You're sending yourself the message that this will be a day that you do hard things. So remember, you can increase your time in the shower incrementally each day. If you want to spend a week at 30 seconds, go right ahead. But I think you can increase your time every day, even if it's by 1 second or 2 seconds. You can also start with the water lukewarm or cool instead of cold and incrementally make it colder each day. Again, I recommend you make it a little bit colder each day. If you do that, what I found is that after the first 30 seconds to a minute, you've adjusted to the cold shower a little bit. And the first 30 seconds to a minute is the most uncomfortable, and then it gets easier. So if you make it to 2 minutes, you'll find that another 3 minutes isn't that hard. But I think people can get bogged down on what's the right amount of time or the right temperature. But it really comes down to, are you challenging yourself or not? That's the only question that matters. If you're challenging yourself, then you are strengthening the part of your brain involved in tenacity and willpower. If you're not challenging yourself, then you don't get that benefit. If you're someone who likes cold showers or is no longer challenged by cold showers, then you won't get this benefit. You may get other health benefits from the cold shower, but you won't be building this part of your brain. Cold showers are still a challenge for me. I'm used to doing them every day, but there's still a part of me every day that says, what the hell? Am I really doing this again? Do I have to do this again? This is going to suck. And that first blast of cold water smacks me in the face. So one thing I do all the time now, and I don't just attribute this to cold showers, but certainly the cold showers is a daily practice that reminds me of this, but I do intentionally seek out challenge. I'm doing it right now by making this video. Videos feel uncomfortable. There's all kinds of content creation skills that I don't feel good at, but I'm going to push through it because to me, a life well lived is taking risks and finding out all that I can be. So take that cold shower today. Do it for you. I promise you won't regret it. If you like this video, please like and subscribe and give me feedback. If you didn't like it, give me feedback too. Shout out to Faisal Kokar for inspiring me to make this video. Shout out to the MCM group. Shout out to the Nice Guy Show, the Nice Guy Good Girl Show, Integration Nation, Robert Glover, Jenny Cutler, Debbie Friedman, all of you who inspired me to make this video. And I'll see you next time.